Hello, this is a video about programming in Kotlin, the language used for Android apps most often. We are going to be looking at a program that initiates random encounters in a game that I am making. The random encounters are for when the party is adventuring, kind of what it will be used for. And so this is my first jump into Kotlin. We'll see how it turned out. We'll have a party of we'll say 10 people. Kind of a large party, but it'll be fine. And so we have our various options to choose from. Let's go ahead and search around the area. All right, so it says we had no encounters. Let's search around a little more. Still no encounters. All right, we encountered a group of 15 orcs. And so that's based off our party size and a random number that is generated in the program. That is how the number of orcs is decided, and that is also what decides whether what encounter happens. It is decided by a random number generator in Kotlin, which we'll look at soon. And we can go to a random area. We can and we happen to find some gold in that random area. We can move to an adjacent area. We can do all kinds of stuff. We can rest for the night. And we encountered wolves as we were resting. Various things we can do. All kinds of options. So we'll return to town. And now let's take a look at the code. So this is our main function. We have to set off our location and the variables for deciding when the user is done playing to quit. Got to check to see how many people are in the party, read that in, and then we start into our while loop. As long as the input of the user is not equal to our quit variable, which is 9, they will not leave. Our various options that are printed to the screen, taking in the input of the user to see what they want. And this is where we are generating that random value for what we encounter as we are adventuring. And we store that in a variable. And then we go into a conditional statement. This one is a when statement. It's unique to Kotlin. And it functions basically like a switch case statement, if you're familiar with that. It takes the input or whatever you want to put in as your condition, and then it looks and see what input is for each of these. So if you typed in 1, 2, 3, or so on, it compares that and takes you to the appropriate scenario for when that happens. We have a function call taking us to our check encounter, which then checks our finds out how many enemies we should be running into, also with random numbers, and what will happen as a result of our random encounter. And so that is a little bit of Kotlin programming for you. That's how we did it. Pretty simple, not too hard.